Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to look at how to connect our Azure Storage Explorer to Azure cosmosdb and Data Lake. Now, if you don't know about Microsoft Learning and their excellent courses that they already have available online for you, I would highly recommend that you get used to that. They have unbelievable and they have done excellent job giving you everything that you need to learn about different aspects of Azure. In this one, in last lab, we kind of looked at a few other things, and we explored how to use the Storage Explorer and how to connect the Storage Explorer to uh, your Azure storage accounts. Okay, with many different options in here. Okay, we used Azure account, we used Azure AD, SaaS URI, and we also used the storage account name and key to connect to our account. In this one, as I said, we'll just do the exercise shouldn't be too difficult at all. And as I said, the Azure, it gives you an environment that you can use, so you don't even need any Azure subscription. So once you come to this lab, you just click on sign in to activate, and you have to accept the permission and everything. So let's go back. So let's use AZ account. That will work. AZ labs 2021. Okay, I can use that, and there we go. So you're signing as, okay, that's fine. Oh, I don't have any profile on that one, so let's just create your profile. Select your country. Okay, next. Your role, site administrator. Next. Whatever your level you choose, maybe it's intermediate for me. Select products you're interested. Yeah, I just don't need all that. Okay, SQL Server. Alright, so now you see that Azure is making a sandbox available to you. If I want, I can use this sandbox, or I can use my own subscription that I'm not relied upon them at all, and just doing my stuff myself. Okay, but if you have access and a free access, and if you do not have a subscription available to you, this is the way to go. Okay, so let's come back. It will just take a minute, and as I said, once you have that, you just click on activate sandbox, and it says lab access. So this one, sometimes this didn't work for me, so we'll have to do something else. Hello everyone, in this video I wanted to quickly show you how to use your Storage Explorer to connect to a cosmosdb account. Now, if you're following my labs, in the last lab we explored our Storage Explorer, okay, and we kind of looked at how to connect to your Storage Explorer using several different options, like add an Azure account, add a resource for Azure Active Directory, use a shared access signature, use a storage account name and key. All those we have explored. Now all of them, they come as part of the Azure storage. They are pre-packaged. Your blobs, your containers, which is blobs, your file, tables and queues. The four services, they're packaged together and part of the storage account. But with the Storage Explorer, you can do more. You can even connect to a cosmosdb, which is not part of a storage account. It comes as its own service. You can also connect to a data lake, okay, another independent service for your data solutions. So let's get to Azure. So this is the LabStorage resource group I created, and we were playing with this particular storage account. In this one, let's try to create a cosmosdb. Okay, So let's see, Azure cosmosdb. Okay, so we're going to add it over here. You can read about it. It's a fully managed, globally distributed, horizontal, scalable in storage and throughput multi-model database service backed by comprehensive SLAs. Okay, it's very good. Pretty much, it's a NoSQL database and globally distributed. And if you're already familiar with the NoSQL, you like if you have MongoDB or anything like that, you can still use this. So let's just click on create and see what kind of options we have available from the UI. Okay, account name. Okay, let's try Cosmos test. Let's see, 324. Okay, that name is available. API, so here you can choose what kind of API you want to use for this. You can use Core SQL API, Azure Cosmos DB for Mongo API, Cassandra, Azure Table, or Gremlin, which is the Graph API. I'm just going to go with the Core. Notebook in preview mode, so I'm just going to keep it off. Let's deploy that in East US. Okay, apply free trial discount. Yes, absolutely, why not? Account type, non-production is fine for me. Redundancy, I don't need it right now. If you want, you can enable multi-region rights. I want to disable that, but you can enable if you want. Availability zones, I don't need it, but let's just, if you just click on it, it's so simple. You don't even need to do any further configuration. You see that it's either disable or enable. Okay, multi-region right, enable or disable. Redundancy, enable or disable. For some like availability zones or stuff like that, you would have to configure some more options, right? How your availability say it. But here it's so simple. It's just okay, availability zone. Do you want to enable it or disable it? Okay, I'm happy with that. Next, networking. I'm just going to give it access to everybody from anyone, anywhere. They should be able to connect to my database. Okay. Encryption, again here you can use a service managed key or customer managed key. If you go with the customer managed key, you need a key URI. This is interesting that it's not letting you to go to the key vault and create a key. So you, like for storage account, you can still do that. They will give you option even from inside this window encryption page. You can actually connect and create a key vault, create your keys. But in this case, looks like you have to go to your key vault and get the key and then populate the URI. I'm just good with the service managed key. I'm not going to change anything. Next, and here review and create. If the validation is successful, it is going to create a database Cosmos DB instance for us. So let's see what happens. The validation shouldn't take too long. The deployment Cosmos DB may take a couple of minutes or so. Okay, so while this is happening, what we also want to do, I'm going to give you some resources for just to play with the Cosmos DB, and we're also going to do this. Okay, we're going to create another Cosmos DB, but this time, once this is done, we will create using the CLI commands. And okay, let's see, this is done. Okay, let's see, estimated account creation time. Look, it says 13 minutes. So 13 minutes it will take to create this account, and really not a whole lot of configuration that we did. You could have done some more configuration with the network, but mostly this is very, very simple. Like for a storage account, you have a lot more options that you can create. Okay, and just hit create. So like in 11 minutes or so, I would think that I have something available. So while this is going on, let's deploy another one, as we said. Okay, from here, what we would do, we would copy this command. So here I'm gonna call a Cosmos and get a random string to attach to the Cosmos. This is going to be the name of my cosmosdb account. I'm going to use the same storage, okay, and this time I'm going to use a GlobalDocumentDB type for my deployment of my cosmosdb. So let's take this, paste it over here. What did I do? Okay, let's come back over here. Let's, oh, so that's not a PowerShell, that's a bash. So you gotta go back to CLI and run it in the CLI environment, right? Okay, so now you have what you're doing, exporting, you're storing that name, then you're running your CLI command az cosmosdb create. That name is going to come from here. You're saying this is the kind of cosmosdb that you're creating, and you're specifying the resource group, and look at that resource group is the same where we are deploying the other one that we started from the UI, and just hit enter. And again, this whole thing is going to create sometime. So in this resource group now I have 2 cosmosdb deployment going on. So I'm going to pause the video here for a couple minutes or 13 minutes or whatever, and we will come back when these 2 deployments are done, and we'll proceed. And really what we would do, we'll close all of this here. Okay, we'll come over here, and if you see over here, we have the local and attached. Okay, under this you have this cosmosdb accounts and data lake storage generation 1. Okay, so since we are working with the cosmosdb account, if you click on, I have nothing attached. So here, once this is done, we will do connect to cosmosdb, and look at that, you can also do a cosmosdb emulator if you like. Okay, we are not going to do anything with that right now. We're just going to connect to the cosmosdb once the deployment is done, and here you have to select the type of the API, and you got to build your connection string. Okay, and the string would look like something like this. Okay, my account endpoint HTTPS, this is going to be my cosmosdb name, and we'll have to get the primary key and populate over here, right? So let's just give it a minute. Once this deployment is going on, once this is done, we'll come back and continue. All right, everyone, looks like the deployment that we have started from our UI is done, and once this deployment is done, you will get something like this blade, and it will say go to the resource. So you can also go from here, and here you can click on go to resource, and it will take you to the resource itself. Now this deployment is still not done, it's still going on, but we can still go and take a look at our cosmosdb installation that we started. Okay, so if I go over here, I want to just go to the overview blade first. So if you are over here, here it is telling you the URI, okay, and we have selected for the free tier discounts. It's going to give you some details. So over here, we still need to build that string. So let's try to get some information from here. Containers, look like you do not have any containers. We can go to Data Explorer to do that. This is kind of the storage account. I minimize this, where you have some graphs about the monitoring. It's just comes as default, so you don't have to really do anything about it. Let's look at a few things over here. I'm just looking for features. There's Azure Synapses link. I haven't used that. Replicate data globally, we have turned it off. So again, if you just enable it and look at that, how many you can select wherever you want to replicate your data, and just click enable. I mean, could you believe that, like, doing this in with your own on-prem database, and how easy would it be? Just think for a second. All right, so here you can go to the keys, and this is what I was looking for. And if you look at our keys, this is my primary key. Okay, and if you look at that, primary connection string is this, so you can really copy the whole thing, so you're not building out anything. So this is what I need. So let's put it there. Let's look like, so account endpoint. So this is, it has put my link to the Cosmos DB account that I have created, and then it has added the primary key for me. So once you have that, you can really come over here, and here in the connection string I can put the same thing, and look at that, it's picked up my account label from there, right? So now I'm in the Storage Explorer, I'm trying to connect. Okay, if you forgot how to do that, let's do that one more time. From here, okay, under local and attached, we created connect to Cosmos DB, we got the link. Now we are here, we put the connection string right there. It picked up the account level, is the name of your Cosmos DB account. If you hit next and connect, this account is now connected. Okay, and now from here, if you want, you can also create a database. You can call it test cosdb. Let's see. So here we go. So we have a test cosdb that's available for you to work with right now. Okay, that's really all I wanted to show in this video. You can do the same thing with the deployment that we have started. Let's see, let's bring it back up, and looks like it's all done. So if you're doing using the CLI commands, you can deploy it, and if you deploy that, you can run something like this, AC Cosmos DB's keys and list, and then you can do run a command like this, and this is going to give you the primary key which you are gonna use to build your connection string that we have just created. Okay, and that's about it. And then you do the same thing to connect to your Cosmos DB. So before we end, once now you have a Cosmos DB that we have created, if you like, you can also click on this Cosmos DB, and inside this DB you can play with it. You can create a collection, or you can delete the database if you like. To create a collection, you just click on create collection, and for the collection you have to provide ID. So let's say 100 maybe, and you can provide a fixed or unlimited storage capacity. Right now that's 10 gigs is good, and use unlimited storage capacity for more than 10,000 RU per second. Okay, so we don't need that, so just hit OK. So now you see that I have a collection that's been created. Okay, so that's really nice, how easily you can create and connect a Cosmos DB and start working with it. Okay, one last thing, let's look at. So we have created the database, we created a collection, and within the collection now you have, if you go to the documents, you have the new document where you can start creating the new documents. Okay, now this document, it's just a JSON formatted stuff. So all you need to do is come over here and create your JSON. Let's, for our example, let's just copy this one and paste it over here, and you do save. And what happened, you just created a new document inside your document page. Okay, so last thing that I want to do, just go back to my resource group, and I'll prove that I have both databases now available to me, so both of them that we deployed, they should be available at this time. So you see that we have two Cosmos DB account that's running, and one we deployed using the UI, and another one that we deployed via the CLI. Okay, so that's about the Cosmos DB. In the next video, we'll do similar thing and we'll use a data lake to connect our Azure storage to data lake storage generation 1. Okay, if you're watching, if you're studying for the exam, good luck. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your valuable comments. Thank you. Bye bye.